Hello and welcome to another Meeplist Talks About Comics you could read for a readathon, while probably not doing the readathon myself. This time it's Nonfiction November. Spending a bit more time thinking about it, I still feel a bit weird about this, but the whole point of the channel is to get people to read more comics. And when it comes to nonfiction, I think there are a lot of ways that graphic novels add a lot to the learning experience. Who doesn't appreciate a good graph or flowchart? Plus, for those of us who need images to remember facts, sounds like a graphic novel to me. Here we go. First off, definitely check out my video of recommendations for Indigathon that I posted last week. Gord Hill's work and This Place 150 Years Retold are very nonfiction. Next up, the NSFW manga My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness and the follow-up My Solo Exchange Diary Volumes 1 and 2 are very cool, but lots of mental health struggles, so content warning for that. The Graphic History Collective is another group to definitely check out if you want to learn more about working class history. I have a review of Direct Action Gets the Goods, a graphic history of the strike in Canada coming out shortly. They've also done a very succinct volume about May Day. Hot Comb by Ebony Flowers is a collection of nonfiction short stories looking at the relationship of Black women to their hair that recently won an Eisner Award and is overall very good, in my humble opinion. Second to last, I would also recommend the graphic guide series from Icon Books, covering sexuality and gender. Great books made up of page-long, quote, chapters, which tackle different points of sexuality and gender history, thought, and reality. A great way to dip your toe into these subjects from a slightly more academic point of view. And finally, because the so-called United States continues to suck, most people watching this video probably need to learn about that country's history of concentration camps. George Takei and company put together a graphic novel last year that tells the story of George Takei's childhood in one of these camps during World War II. The name is They Called Us Enemy, and check it out. Bye y'all, keep reading and resist white supremacy. And as always, Literally Graphic is recorded on the traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation and Anishinaabe people, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and the Huron-Wendat Nation. I live here because of British colonization, Indigenous genocide, and more geographically specific, Treaty 13, also known as the Toronto Purchase, which was finalized in 1805 between representatives of the Crown and certain Mississauga peoples. This treaty was a lie and has since been broken many times over. Saying so reflects only my own small steps towards knowing the truth and does nothing for reconciliation.